I still speak to people that are desperate to get into crypto and they want to put their life savings into it. And I'm like, don't, for fuck's sake, please do not do that. But it's also a shame.
An all-time high is a terrible time to buy stuff.
Yeah.
So but they wouldn't even ask like, what should I buy? And I would like often answer the question that people ask me instead of what they're actually asking. But people would be like, how do I buy Bitcoin? And it was like, this is how you buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But they would only ask when it was an all-time high.
Yeah.
And then it would go straight out. So they would buy stuff and then they'd be like, well, I'll put money into this and now it's not worth anything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, well, I wasn't giving you advice on whether to buy it or not. You were just asking me how to buy it. And I went through the technical steps of buying it.
And how did people know that you guys were the go-to people to go to about crypto?
Well, I think people know who we are just via normal conversations and stuff. We don't necessarily advertise ourselves, but
Until they started making a podcast about it.
yeah, until now.
Yeah.
But people don't. People just through, like, for example, I always talk about the school run.
Yeah.
And
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, what do you do for a living? The moment they tell, the moment I tell them this is the role I work in,
Yeah.
they stop me and they will have a 20-minute conversation. They will not let me move.
Yeah.
They'll follow me. They'll follow me down the road. It's like, I've really got to get my children home. And they will literally follow me and they'll just keep asking me questions. This happened, by the way. This is something that happened. And they wanted to know what they should buy, how it works, why it exists, where it came from.
Yeah.
Like they just don't know this. It's totally alien to them. And when I try to explain it to them in proper dumbed down terminology, it still doesn't quite sit with them, because if they're not super technical to begin with, then they're not going to understand. They're just not going to. They're not going to get it, and that's difficult for me.
So we're making a podcast so you have an easier school run. Is that what you're saying?
Massively.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen. Just go onto YouTube and type in the C word podcast. All your questions will be answered.
Yeah.
Do not worry about it.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah. Or you might have more questions.
Can you describe your job in a way that doesn't give too much away?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I help drive cryptocurrency adoption in a user-friendly way. Do you think that hit the mark?
Yeah. It's quite a technical role. That sounds like it could be salesy.
It's so technical.